Hey, we're live. Hey, good morning. Hope you're doing well. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. And it's been a great morning, actually. I've been up way before 5 and exercised, read some stuff, listened to some videos, walked around, got stuff done. Want to wish happy birthday to a special someone. And to anyone who's having a birthday today, I hope they're having a great day. And I wish them the best. And I want to put a shout out to Ireland. Somebody in Ireland's downloading my podcast. I don't know who it is, a company or what, or whatever it is, but go for it. Keep going. Get them all downloaded. I don't know if it's a company or a bunch of people in Ireland, but thumbs up to Ireland. Thank you very much for downloading my podcast. And today I want to talk about WFO. You've heard of WFH. I heard when I first saw that, working from home. I didn't know what it means. But WFO, working from office, means returning to the office. So we're going to talk about that a little bit and what we have to do as Scrum Masters, project managers, Agile coaches, people, managers, everyone. It's a whole team effort. This is not something, and I know some people are already there. One of the places I'm supporting right now is going to that soon. So I just want to cover that as we are as Scrum Masters and Agile coaches here. So with that, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile coach. Hope you're doing well today. And we talk Agile and Scrum and tactical and practical. This is very tactical. This is a very tactical, practical, personal motion thing going on today. And we want to make sure we keep bringing value to customers without working crazy hours. And that's what I worry about with this working from office thing, this WFO. And we want to get you home to family and friends at a decent hour, right? And a decent time so you can enjoy life, have some fun, build a legacy, and grow from there. And have fun. Have fun in the office and have fun at home. It's no fun going to a place that's no fun. Anyway, so today, again, thanks, Ireland, for all the podcast downloads. Appreciate it very much. And actually, it's topping U.S., man. They're just going crazy. And happy birthday again to a special someone. So, preparing for work from the office, WFO, because now we're going to see stuff on our calendar that says WFH, WFO, just because we're going to be in the office, we're going to be home, all that kind of stuff for where we're at. So, we have to prepare for that. And right now, I see a lot of companies doing these instantaneous meetings. A couple things. Team norms. I try to instill, and they all poo-poo it. Send them a buffer for the beginning and end of meetings. I think it's really important where, you start these meetings, these virtual meetings up, just to get them there so people can relax, decompress from the previous meeting and get to the new meeting, which is what we should have. And the team should come up with that. Teams should be looking at that buffer once they start coming back in the office. Is it really 1 minute? Is it now 5 minutes? Because if you're walking from office room to office room or doing from one thing, maybe you are working from your desk remotely. Hi, Bubbles. Come on, baby girl. Bubbles is coming. And I have a Jerry dog behind me. It's kind of like a lumbar back support here. And, of course, when we go live, come on. You going to say hi? We get the Bubsters. Bubsters is still here. She's got a little allergy. We got her some stuff, but she's got a little allergy thing going on here. So we got to help take care of her. So Bubbles here because we're live. It's like clockwork. As soon as I go live, she's like, ooh, I got to go move the camera for Dad. No, don't move the camera. Anyway, so you want to adjust. Ow. It's got clawed. Your team norms for when you're going to start your meetings. It's going to vary, so don't be surprised. Don't take it on people because people are late to your meetings. God forbid they're late for the meetings and people start right on time. Like, you can't do that, right? So you got to transition. So my best advice right now, and this is my mentorship part of my coaching, is to add team norms to have your start times for your meetings. Give yourself a little bit of playroom. Give yourself some gap. I mean, if everyone gets out there early, then you start early. Okay? It's not that complicated. People want to make it really complicated. Like if you say it's going to be, we're going to start like 5 minutes, but if everyone gets in there 2 minutes, then start at 2 minutes. It's fine. But typically we want to do it until 5. But that's okay. They get there early and you can start. If they're ready, they're mentally ready, right? So that's one thing. My wife, I give kudos to my wife the other day. She said something. I guess she was talking to one of her patients and they were just chit-chatting. I guess when you're sitting there for a half hour, right in front of someone working with them, helping the patient out, you talk about all kinds of stuff. And they were talking about return to office, or work from office, right? And she says, and I guess they were talking about it. I thought about it. So when you go back to the office and you're actually physically in a room with somebody, you can't multitask anymore. You can't do multiple things. You can't be coding on the computer while people are talking, because they're going to shut that down. That should shut down pretty quickly, because, I mean, there's a benefit, right? You're in the office. You got full attention. No more multitasking. Think about it now. How many people, and what this person had mentioned to my wife, is the prep she may take, because she doesn't have time for meeting. So she may be listening in on a meeting for her part of the meeting, and she's doing other things while she's listening to prepare for another meeting, right? But when we work from office and we're in a room where other people are there, you can't be clanging on the keys. There's no mute button. They're going to hear you, right? It's all going to be live. So we have to prepare for that. And our job as Agile coaches and Scrum Masters, even project managers and people on these teams, is to start taking that into account, because we're establishing a pace that is not sustainable, one, which I always try to go, we got to make a sustainable pace, whether you're working WFO or WFH. It's still got to be sustainable, and they probably should be about the same. But you can't do multiple things. Are you going to be snacking, eating food while you're in a meeting? No, you got to give yourself time to physically walk to the coffee, physically walk to the snack, physically walk around the neighborhood. Take some time for meetings. Give yourself some open time in your schedule. These are the things that my advice is to start doing now. If you're not already in the office, but your group is starting and ready to go in the office, my advice is you start doing those things now. So as a Scrum Master, start instilling these thoughts into your team, because they're going to burn out, and it's going to be your fault as Scrum Master. Oh, is that my fault? No. You're supposed to be there to protect the team. We say that so much in our training. And, it's the managers. It's the product owner. It's the team. It's like, I'm going to tell you, he said, this is where you mentor your team if you have any experience. If you don't have any experience, I guess you can't. But it's different. We hired a lot of new people that came out of school for the past 2 years that really haven't been in office. So I just wanted to share this with you. Start preparing your team for WFO, okay? Work from office. It's different from work from home. You can't do all the multitasking. You got to start giving buffers. You can't schedule meeting after meeting after meeting. It's not going to work, because the benefit of working in the office is that you can interact face to face. You can concentrate on something. You're not multitasking. You're there for one problem, one solution, and you get it done. So there is a benefit of being in office. There's no multitasking. You really focus on stuff. You get some real quick interaction with other people and stuff like that. Maybe you swivel your chair and you have a person you talk to, which may be quicker than doing the chats. As long as they do that, because like I said in the past, I've had places where two people work on the same problem. They were one desk over, and until we got into a daily scrum, they couldn't figure out the solution. But as soon as they got in daily scrum, talked about the problem for a couple seconds. I mean, it was probably less than a minute. They both had, one guy had an idea how to fix the problem and realized how to fix it. And then they fixed it within 30 minutes. They met afterwards and they just fixed it. They were working on it for 2 days. So there's a benefit of being in the office and working with your coworkers, but we have to be realistic on what we're going to do. So I want to wish you the best. Enjoy. Start preparing for WFO. I'm going to start using that all the time. WFO. So working from the office. I wish you the best. Bubble says hi. Right, Bubs? She's over here purring away. And y'all take care. Happy scrumming. And again, happy birthday. Oh, and congratulations to SpaceX. I was watching that this morning. That was one of the things that delayed me. I'm watching them stack their Starship on top of the booster. It's amazing. I got to do some time management on how quick they're building stuff up, but they are breaking records and just crazy stuff. So congratulations, SpaceX. Hope your announcement goes well, and I wish you the best. I'm looking forward to seeing a rocket go to space. Tell my kids start making $1 million so I can go. And take care. Bye. See ya.